574 euro. Watching my trailer back there, make sure I don't torch the place. We're good. I don't need to sleep yet. I'll get into the middle of the night. So this is good. I mean, I'll drive into the night, but not through the night. And then I'll get started late morning tomorrow. Continue moving out. Thank you, buddy. I can't tell if he was holding back or if he was just taking a while to get here, because it didn't look like he was going real slow. Oh yeah, so anyway, I was watching my videos from years ago, and the game looked good, but it did not look this good. They really go. Oh, if you're interested, go back on my channel and try and find my oldest Euro Truck Simulator 2 video. Look at the sky and all that stuff like that. It looks good. It looks fine, but then you look at this and you're like, wow, they really. It's the same. I think it's the same game engine. They really. Oh. That's embarrassing. Killed it. They really took it a long way. It's like he waited for me to get there just to be a jerk. My thing in. Close that window, babies. I don't remember. I don't have a move, right? Do I? I can't tell up there if I can see through it or not. I'll have to look during the day when I can actually see a sky through it. Alright, there's where we're going here. Bilbao, Spain. I'm on new road that I've never been on. Cutting a new trail. When I started up, I didn't even tell you I have explored, it was about 20% of the map. 1/5 of all the driving in Europe I've done. I've explored 1/5 of the map. 4 times as much unexplored as explored. Needless to say, I do not think I will ever get to a point where I've explored the whole map. I'm not gonna be able to see everything there is to see in here. I've been driving this for five or more years, and I've explored 1/5. I'm gonna drive for 25 years. Now, I'm not retired. I'm married. I've got kids, a family. I play a whole ton of other games, so I don't know how you could, but I'm always trying to go someplace new in it. So I think, yeah, again, so I think the thought initially was that Pete was going to log on tonight and drive with me. But like I said, he's got a lot of other stuff going around, but now the drawback to that is when we start up again, the next time Pete's able to join, there's an interesting turn that I don't take. Wherever I'm at, Pete's going to be back in Valladolid, Spain, where we started off here. I'm going to be 1,000 miles away. We're going to be 1,000 miles away from each other, but it's still fun. Even if he's, even if he's literally 1,000 miles away in the game, driving in another country, it's still fun being on the same server and chatting while we drive. And then I can kind of hear what he's talking about, where he's at, and he's talking about where, so I'll know when he's going through Madrid, what it looks like, because I've been through there. And so it's not just, it's not just what's happening to me. He's reporting on what's going on with him wherever he's at. And that's kind of fun. It's interesting. It's more, I think, more interesting than just listening to me drive. That's what I think. Or just him. I mean, I like listening to him, you know, seeing his broadcast, watching him drive, but I think when the two of us are doing it at the same time, there's a little bit, you know, there's not as much dead air, there's some comedy, we're riffing off each other. I always hit the wrong button first. At least I'm consistent, right? You hear the click, click, that's me hitting the wrong stick button. How long do I gotta drive to get it right? That's the question. And it's weird when I talk now to see my name keep popping over there as if, oh, I'm the one who's speaking. Again, because I'm in our shared Discord channel. But there's nobody else in here, so you don't really need to see who's talking. It should be obvious. I do like that for when there's more than one of us, though. That way you can, you know, when you see them pop up, you can see, oh, okay, that's Tommy G, and the other one's Pete. If you're new to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. As this is recorded, I'm up to 186 subscribers. I don't know how. I put up, I think, a couple driving videos after some flying videos. Boy, they really hit you with tolls out here, don't they? Hold on. Oh, I can go on this one. And, oops. And I got some extra subscribers, which was great. And then I put out a couple of videos where I'm just like, I put this last one up, chat with Pete, like I joked, I said, boy, after this last video, I don't know how many subscribers I'm gonna lose. But I ended up gaining a couple more. Now I'm at 186. Thank you. Spread the word, man. Tell your friends. There's this guy that drives and flies, and pretty soon be racing. If you like rally racing and Formula One, I want to do Formula One and rally. But now the Formula One, I'm not actually driving. It's Formula One Manager, but I will Twitch the management stuff. So if you want to see me actually doing the Formula One management, you'll want to follow on the Twitch channel. It's Tommy Naperville. The races, actual race day stuff, I'll put on YouTube. And that's sort of the, you know, you practice, you train, you set everything up for the race day, and then in the race, I mean, you still do some management. You manage, you know, the strategy throughout the race, but it's kind of, you're kind of putting together everything that you were working on prior. Is it a slatted? It is slatted. I was wondering why I had that effect in the back there. There's slats in the back of that truck. Well, I'm gonna be in gear 12. As soon as I get into a gear and get the cruise on, I get another freaking toll booth. That is the worst thing about France, man. It's happy toll booth land. It's really a bit much. 1:02 a.m. Oh, you're kidding. I gotta get some sleep here soon. I could sleep here, but I gotta get over to the right. Forget it. I'll get the next one. The guy was gonna let me, but I'll grab the next one. What could go wrong, right? Yeah, so you'll see Formula One racing will be from, if you see that on YouTube, that's going to be the race day with some commentary going on, and I think me, you know, barking some orders. Of course, is my alter ego, Paul Dumont, barking orders and seeing how we come out in the race. But it's a really neat looking engine. I had Motorsport Manager, and that did well as far as the mechanics, but this looks good. So if you're interested in Formula One racing, stick around for that. Rally racing, which I think is, personally, if I had to pick a type of racing that I would do in real life, it'd be rally racing. You know, you're racing down a one-lane road in the middle of the country at crazy speeds. That I'm actually doing myself, but again, what's going to broadcast is going to be the replays. So you'll see it from a produced sort of eye. But I'm going to try and get a lot of that on the channel. And if I could fit it in farming, and I still want to do a bunch of other stuff. Just, I guess we'll see what happens. Stay tuned to the channel. I've got a wide variety of interests. Now I gotta go all the way over the right because I'm gonna be... Wait, that's... I think I can go through that one. Although I don't know. But I gotta... Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna sleep here. I'm gonna sleep up at the gas... Oh. I'm gonna sleep at the gas station. Looks like there's a gas station just up the road. I'll go there because that'll be a little bit nicer than sleeping at this place. Who wants to sleep at a toll booth if you don't have to? It's not the end of the world, but pretty safe. But they probably have, you know, snacks and showers and stuff up there. There's probably a proper truck stop up there. I mean, it looks like there's multiple points at which to sleep, and there's fuel, and I guess I'll fuel up anyway, because I always do. See, I'm looking at my... So it's going... I've gone an hour and a half already. I think this is going to be a 2-hour broadcast, so I guess if you're watching this, I would have split this thing up already, because I wouldn't have a 2-hour broadcast. It was a 2-hour-long broadcast. So as I realize it now, I'm
finding new routes.
You're watching part 2. Oh my gosh! Oh my
At the
gosh!
roundabout, take the second exit.
Well, I can't take that exit, but I want to take this one because I'm going to the... It's an Echo.
Okay, let's find a new route.
I'm gonna go ahead and gas it up though. Even though I just did, that way when I start tomorrow, I'm full of fuel and I don't have to worry about stopping again until I'm, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to clear that thing right there, but we'll see. All right. Check the cars while I'm out here. Make sure all the straps are sound. Looks good. Yeah, I didn't have much to go there. Oh, oh. Wrong gear. Yeah, this guy's gonna want me to get moving. I want to hit the... Look at that. Whew. That's close. Don't have to park cars. Now I want to go up ahead and turn around and stay up on the hill up here. Alright, this is where I want to go right,
Go straight on.
but I'm not going to. Because it looks like there's really more up here on the right.
Rerouting.
This is where it looks like most of the good spots are. Yeah, this is where the proper trucks are. And I'm gonna park under the light up here. I'm gonna go right by the right. Yeah, I'm gonna go right by. I'm gonna go in this last one by the bushes here. I got nobody on my left, but I got a backer in. It's kind of cool. I can see through my trailer a little there. Oh, yep, that's what I figured. I was taking it a little too sharp. Now I can go straight back. Nope, nope, nope. How come I'm not getting the thing here? I'm not getting the sleep thing here. So I'm good. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I have to decouple
Let's go.
and pick one of these spots next to it, because it's not giving me the.
This is where it ends.
Yeah, say it wasn't giving me the thing to rest in that last spot. I'm gonna go 2 over right here. For some reason, that last spot, it didn't want me to stay in there. Oh, for crying out loud! It's like I'd never driven before. What I missed the message there. Who am I getting? Pavel S leveled up. Way to go, Pete. Paul. I guess that's Paul, right? For whatever. Way to go, Joe. I was just about to get docked here. So let's go to sleep, and there's the beautiful moon. See what happens. Noon. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's finish this thing, right? Turn my lights off. I don't mean the lights on at noon. What kind of a chump fires with their lights on it? Just check the cars again. Everything looks good. Trust me. Ah. I'll try and do it just with the mirror this time. See if I can do it just with the mirror without looking out the window. That did not sound like that car, did it? I mean, that sounded like a much bigger vehicle. This is, I guess, why I can't do it without just the mirror. Huh? Oh. It's the same thing I did last night, man. Embarrassing. Why are you still watching? It's pathetic. I think I got this. This is my first.
Drive safe.
There we are. Step out. Oh, I'm right on that edge, aren't I? This thing back on there. Okay, fragile cargo. Cargo. Roll on out. Nobody coming this way. All right. Beautiful looking day here, and I don't even know the heck where we are. I'm looking on my map there,
Take the second exit.
and I don't see what towns I'm near here.
Exit now.
Okay. Alright, back on the highway, people. Showered up. Or not really showered. Got some food. Got some refreshments. Oh, I don't have anything in my cup holders? I guess I got my water here. I got a water bottle. I need coffee. Some of these new companies since I came on last. EPA, I've never heard of EPA before. It's exciting. Get them at 90. I'm gonna set it at 90, and then I'm gonna slow down for this toll booth. I didn't see that we came across into France yet, but that said péage, which is French. Always the wrong button first. Always make sure you press the wrong button first. Let's see if I can get up to this thing without stopping the truck too soon. Alright. Got attendants out at almost every one here. Nice looking day though. We haven't seen rain yet. I mean, we have seen we've had a detour, but we haven't had rainy weather. I haven't had to turn my windshield wipers on. So another thing I was thinking of was possibly with Matt. I know recently, talking about watching old videos, I got nostalgic over IL-2. Matt and I currently fly Microsoft Flight Simulator together. We fly IL-2 Stromovic together. We haven't done IL-2 Cliffs of Dover, but maybe we should. So we haven't done Cliffs of Dover yet. Maybe we try that. But I also I thought, hey, what if we tried IL-2 1946 again? It was just so, it wasn't graphically as good, but it also wasn't bad. But the latest version had some fair water textures and clouds and stuff like that, and even fields. Hundreds of aircraft, bombers, everything, just so much. They had, the Pacific campaign, so you could be in a carrier, which I really like carrier landings. So I talked to Matt about possibly starting that up again. If it goes on sale on Steam, we might do that, but I have to look up whether that works or not.
Keep right.
I couldn't tell where I was supposed to go there. Now, if we did that, if Matt wanted to do that,
Keep left.
and if it went on sale, it's currently $10. If we pick it up for $5 or even more, like $2.50, I'd get a copy for my brother-in-law, for Pete. And Pete, maybe, because I know Pete's talked about flying with us before, and I think rightly so, he's estimated that Microsoft Flight Simulator probably isn't going to work on his machine all that well. I mean, you could get it, but everything would be really low res. And I mean, it's worth a shot if you wanted to. You'd still learn how to fly, and even on low res, it's a fun simulator. Although I would recommend taking a look at this Aerofly 4 that I'm going to be picking up, because one of the things about it is it's just they don't have the traffic on there. I mean, they've got aircraft flying around and stuff, but they don't have ATC. And that's one of the things that's kind of weak in Microsoft Flight Simulator. They've got ATC, but it makes a lot of mistakes. It doesn't really coordinate the other aircraft you see, and and it bogs the game way the freak down. So it's possible he might want to try this other one, because the performance on it works great. But even better than that, like I said, IL-2, 1946, that game is from 2007. So even his i3 would chew that thing up. And he wouldn't have to know a ton. I mean, I'm throwing this out there at you. I mean, still, you'd get in the game. There are training missions that teach you, here, you take off. And, oh, I gotta put my lights on because it looks like it's gonna rain. Take off, land, you practice those things. You'll learn about, essentially when you're flying, what you're thinking of is how this specific aircraft I'm in, how slow can I go before it stalls out and drops from the sky? That's your stall speed. So, generally speaking, you just get in and you find out, okay, how fast do I got to be going before I can pull back and take off? And then, how fast should I be going when I'm coming into land? When you know those two things, and then where your gauges are, that's huge. That's most of what you're contending with. It's like how fast should I be going at different stages of flight to make sure that I stay in the air, or that I descend at a human rate. So you get to work on that. You get to learn how to fly in an IL-2 if you want. There's single player campaigns if you wanted to, but then also you can fly with Matt and I. And we can even do, honestly, we could all be in one plane where just Matt is the pilot and Pete and I would be gunners. And then we share the same fate. Whatever happens to the bomber happens to all of us. I find that fun. I don't know if people find that fun or not. But I gave Pete my joysticks, and the joystick's a crappy old plastic Microsoft Sidewinder. But it worked. That's what I flew with for so many years. And like I say, you wouldn't need a beefy machine for that sim. It's from 2007. Oops, wrong gearbox. So let me know if you're interested in that. I mean, if it went on sale for like $3 or $4, I'd just buy you a copy anyway. Even if you didn't play it. But I think you would. I don't know. If you're interested. I know you talked about doing that with us before, and like I said, maybe your first few missions you go just as a tail gunner, just to get used to how we fly missions, and then you can fly with us, and you can practice if you're up for it, if you're interested. And I mentioned it to Matt, and he sounded like he was like, yeah, okay. I mean, I think he's liking the new one. It's better graphically, but I think we hoped when we got this that there would be as robust as 1946, just better graphics, and they didn't make it any easier to set up co-op stuff. So if it's not any easier, my thought was, let's go back to the one that has 200 plus aircraft and fight in North Africa and the Pacific and Italy and all sorts of stuff. Fly B-24 Liberators, A-20s, Dauntlesses. We'll see. Again, if you've been on my channel before, you get used to me talking about all these awesome things we're gonna do, and some of them come to pass. But I guess what I'm saying is, if you like any of the stuff I'm talking about, stick around, subscribe, check the channel from time to time. I mean, I got so many games. I got games I've played once. I must be in France. I played House Flipper once. I'd like to do that again. But when I sit down to play something, and I've got everything in front of me, the stuff I like the most tends to pop to the top, you know, and would I like to do this or play House Flipper? I'd kind of rather drive. Estonian paper? Is Estonia known for its paper products? I can't tell up ahead how far off this thing is. I think I'm supposed to get up right here, aren't I?
Keep right.
Yeah.
Exit right.
Sorry. Oh, that guy stopped. How about that move? Holy, jeez. Whipped around him. He slammed on his brakes. Sorry, I'm from America. I am in France. I have to be, although I never saw the. I never noticed the border crossing, right? I never saw the French flags anywhere. I'm not sure if I watch this back, I'll see them, but once I started seeing the Piaget, I'm like, well, that's not Spanish. Piaget is Francais. Stop. Bonjour. Comment allez-vous? Speaking at you. I'm working this thing, man. I had to reach over with my right hand I'm using to shift my gears. I shifted into gear, reached over with my right hand, hit the window button, which flipped back to the gear, and threw it into the next gear. That's how it went. I'll tell you this though, for all the tolls in France, yeah, La Rochelle 73, the roads sure are nice out here. I mean, look at this road surface. This is nice. I do like the way France looks. Pretty country. It's lush. You can see why people moved there thousands of years ago. Oh, that car had some beepy sound to it. I think they have a mismatch with some of their what's that called? Resources in the game here. Sometimes I think they've got an automobile sound mismatched to the vehicle. And you see a little car go by like that and it sounds like a truck. This one say? Le Monde? Or should I open my restaurant in France? It looked like a French quarter of New Orleans, but who opens a restaurant in New Orleans? But would I open a restaurant? So it's either going to be the French Quarter of New Orleans or in France. But would I open a restaurant in France that I only get to stop at like twice a year? Or would I open it in New Orleans where I can get to it? What do you think? What do you think, Pete? Put in the comments. Because the reason I'm thinking of it, when you look at the game and it shows you your restaurant, you look out the window, it's got a French-looking exterior. So I figured it's either going to be the French Quarter in New Orleans or La France. That's pretty windy. Those blades are turning kind of quick. Like that. Hear that? That sound was coming from that car. That seems like... That seemed to match. The last one did not. Let's go exterior for a minute. Although I got a turn coming up here. Keep right, exit right. To Nantes, La Rochelle Center. Well, if you watch the historical journey, although I didn't,
take the first exit.
I didn't mention it in the historical journey, but there was a German U-boat.
Exit now.
Oh no, it's Nancy. Is it Nancy? In Nancy, they had a German U-boat pen there during the war. Nantes, a little bit inland. Nice looking arable, like 10 acres here or something. Wonder what they're growing. So maybe, yeah, maybe I will start a German farm while I'm out here. Why not, right? I also have, there's a couple games on Epic that I have that I got for free. Insurmountable is one of them. Rising Storm Vietnam 2, which I only played a couple times. I find it a blast. I think Pete and Eric played it once with me, and it's a dying simulator. You get killed a lot, but I think it's a lot of fun. Maybe I'm gonna do that again sometime. I'll do Insurmountable, and then I also have the lawn mowing simulator. So that'll be me buying a landscaping company in Britain while I'm up there. I'll get some investments going everywhere. This is nice looking out here.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I don't see any homes out here though.
Exit now.
Interesting that they've got this toll. What? I'm in gear. They have this toll booth out, it seems like in the middle of nowhere. France. What are you gonna do? Really? I'm practically in front of the thing. So I've been on this stretch of road, obviously, and I think I remember coming down here. I think the last time I came down here, I had an issue with my game, and some of the textures weren't in right. And like you look at buildings, and they were missing textures, so they would show up as bright green or purple or some sort of really bright color. And I had to validate all my files, which I ended up fixing. It's like kind of reinstalled the game, fixed it. And that seemed to work. So always try that if something's going wrong, validate your files. That turned a little too tight with cars on the back here. I want to get to a point here where I can. All right, so I'm gonna need sleep in a bit. Saturday, 21:24. Coming over. Wait, driver bets. That's the hot redhead. $7,400. Way to go. I got mail. Oh. Did you hear that? That was me putting in the wrong gear. Holy crap. 6:26 on a Saturday. It's going to be the 2100. I'm not going to be able to make it. When do they need this? Sunday, 2:58. I don't think I can make this. I'm not gonna make it straight through. Saturday 21. It is Saturday 18. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I can make it. Let's shoot for it. We're gonna have to push it. We're gonna have to drive quick. Sorry, I'm all over the road. I don't know, whip up to there. I'm gonna go this one right here. Come in here like the thing's on fire. Look out, everybody! Oh, wow, look at that. That's the guy's like, smell my brakes burning? I know you do. Au revoir. Got a package coming through here, people. I got cars on the back, and I just went from like 50 miles an hour to 0 in like 40 feet. I'd be lucky if I didn't break a strap. Look at this guy's rig. He's got a nice truck. I got truck envy. He's driving a DOF. Oh. I gotta come in, guy. Thanks. I'm sitting there staring at his truck in my rearview mirror, and then I realized there's a plane, a portion of a fighter jet came off the back. That guy's losing that contract. Got a contract of all aircraft parts for the military, and then he drops it off his flatbed. They just lost that guy's number.
Right. And then exit right.
His phone ain't gonna be ringing for a little while. He's not from
Exit right.
the French military. I know, it sounds like an oxymoron, doesn't it? French military. I'm messing with you. Messing with my French peeps. I'm from America. I can't talk about other people's problems. We got our own. They're very similar. Thank you, guy. But they started in France, didn't they? Alright, what do we got up here on the right? Is this a stadium or a... What is this? That's just an office building. Big glass office building. What company? That doesn't show up on my... Doesn't show up on my map thing. Oh, I'm driving too fast. What? Am I driving too fast? 80? Well, it's 80 is the speed. Alright, I'm slowing down. Let's check us out here on the thing. I guess we gotta be getting kind of close, right? Oh boy. Nantes. I even forgot where we're going. We're going to Rennes. I'm going too fast still? 70 here? I don't know if this is a town I could drive into or ride into on the rail simulator one. So this Train Life or Railway Simulator, I got it. It looks like it's pretty good. Ooh. But it's a little stuttery on my machine. And it doesn't seem to matter. I dropped the settings way down. Like I had it on ultra, it looks good, it stutters a little bit, and then I put it on low, and it looks awful, and it stutters a little bit. It's like it doesn't seem to affect, oddly enough, the graphics settings don't affect stuttering. So I don't know what that's about. I guess, I don't know if it's just poorly optimized or what, or if it uses a lot of CPU power.
Keep right.
I got an i5, I don't have a super fast processor. But I mean, my machine handles other games fairly, you know, even Flight Simulator handles fairly well. I'd be surprised if Train Life is somehow something it can't manage, you know? But it's not all the time, so I'm gonna try it out and see if it behaves. And it goes through Northern Europe, Poland, all the way out through France, but like northern France, northern Germany, into, I think London's at the very upper left. I think it goes down into Switzerland as well, so I don't know how far down it goes in France, but I guess we'll see. And then,
Keep right, and then exit right.
if it doesn't stutter, I'll start putting them up. I think that
Exit
map,
right.
so it's Europe at a 1/10. And they put a lot in, you know, like when you're going from city to city, it looks very realistic. But not very, it looks realistic enough. I mean, it's along the lines of this. It's not quite as nice as this, but it's getting there. I just don't know how accurate it is. Like if it's essentially, you know, like here's, we're going through northern Germany, this is what northern Germany looks like, or if is this what it really looks like on the rails between these two cities? I don't know. I don't know if they've modeled out you know how accurate the scenery is between two different cities on the rails, you know. Look at the haze effect. That is cool. That's new from the last update. The sunset going down, you get some of the moisture in the air, the haze. It's been a long trip, folks. Thanks for sticking with me. I guess, like I said, broke it up into 2-hour-long segments. So I'm at 2 hours, 38. I'm looking at my clock right now. So I guess two slightly over. Maybe I don't know how, you know, as I'm recording this, I don't know how I would have broken it up. One's probably a little bit longer than the other. One's probably a little more than an hour. But it's a long drive from Valladolid down to Madrid, and then all the way up into Rennes. See this truck with the cars on the back flying up on your tail? You might want to speed up. I'm not gonna tell you how to drive or anything like that, but I got my lights on. Oh, there, I got my lights on. I think I'm gonna make it. I think I'm gonna make this. Run, there it is. Yeah, I'm getting close enough. I think I may start yawning by the time I get there, but I'm gonna have to drop this thing off and then go quickly get sleep. But I'm gonna wake up in Rennes, France tomorrow morning. And then next week, same day, same time, take my drive out. I record these on Tuesdays. If Pete drops in, I'll do a multiplayer server, and I open them up. So I do Tommy G's gaming channel server, and the password is, I think it's Tommy.
Right, and then exit right.
So if you watch this and you want to get on, I would, you know, look for, if you're ever on, you see Tommy G's gaming
Exit
channel.
right.
It's password protected, but the password's Tommy, all lowercase. Feel free to drop in. We've never had anybody do that. I don't think anyone would,
Roundabout. Take the
who
third exit.
watches has ever. They've never dropped in. Either they're never online at the same time, or they would just feel that'd be awkward. But especially if it's like, I guess, and I could see that. You know, if it's the two of us, hanging out, chatting, and then someone we'd never met drops in, and we're, oh hey, what's your name? And all of a sudden you gotta shoot the breeze, but
Exit now.
we're not really. We would only really talk as almost as much as you do. If somebody, we've been on multiplayer servers before, and if people aren't talking, we're generally not talking to them, you know. Run discovered. So if you want to just drive and do your own thing, check us out on the map every once in a while. You can, we won't bother you. These are always weird, you know, when you have this narrow lane and you got a concrete.
Keep right.
Oh, keep right. See, I saw that left turn. I always forget you got these roundabouts, so I'm not actually
Take the
turning
third exit.
left. You don't actually turn left. You only ever really turn right on these things.
Exit now.
I should take those roundabouts a little slower with cars.
Get ready to turn left.
Hey, is that the that's the same design for Robo Wash? Do they have those out here in Europe then, I guess? You know what I mean? I got that in Phoenix. I got a Robo Wash in Phoenix. I'm so impressed. You know what I'm saying? That building right there, the blue and gold one.
Turn left.
They branched.
I'll find it.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to. They branched out into Europe. They opened it up in France.
Go straight on, and then turn right.
So I was supposed to go.
Turn right.
I turned too soon back there. Coming around, look at that. There's a garage in Rennes. That's where you'd. I'm about to come back this way, look for somewhere to sleep anyway. But yeah, I gotta go around the block
Ready
here.
to turn right.
There's a recruitment agency.
Turn right.
Right here they have a regular interstate. Now I cannot turn right on red in France, right? Well, this turn signal is really. You hear it, don't you? I'm in 7th gear. I knew it. Forgot to get in the right gearbox.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Finally, we are here.
Woo. Don't hit the fence, don't hit the fence. I didn't hit the fence. Turn that thing off and incessant clicking. Hopefully I'm coming at this the right way. Lizette is a lot like GNT. From the exterior. Where's my bay? I gotta get this thing parked and get out of here, people. I need sleep. Where's my bay? Where the heck is my bay? Oh, look at that. Sweet. Okay. I wonder if can I pull this straight in? I don't even have to back up. Maybe? I don't know. Ooh, I almost hit those crates. I'm right on the fence there. Good enough, right? Hop outside. Yeah, I know. I gotta hit this thing and get some sleep. Ooh, what is this? Excellent, made it. Holy cats. Alright, let's go get me some sleep and then I'll call this thing quits. That's a big run. Look at that. It'll be level 28. So what's my email? Used trucks for sale? Oh, it's just telling me that there's used trucks for sale. I don't need used trucks. I got it well established. Where is the closest sleep action? Gonna be down here. This is like a hotel. Hotel. This is the hotel. That's gonna be easy to get to because I gotta take a bunch of right turns. Oh, drive. Deriva.
Okay, here we go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hop inside. I don't know what's going on there. Alright, there's our cars, man. We ordered those. They ordered those from Madrid, Spain. We hauled them all the way up here to Rennes, France. Bunch of virtual French folks are gonna buy those suckers and tool around the countryside, as one does. Guess I got some weird eco law where you can't drive around here anymore. I'm gonna make it. Oh, give me a break. I was in that thing. I was in that intersection. I'm fine with some of the other crap that I did. Because, you know, like, obviously that other accident and blowing red lights. I did not blow that red light. I was in that intersection when it turned. I don't know if they have some kind of BS law out here where you get a ticket if you're in it still. But in America, if you enter, as long as you enter the intersection before the light changes, you're good.
Go straight on.
Wait, this is... That's where I want to go in.
Get ready to turn right.
I'm coming in the outdoor.
Right.
That's what's happening. Do not enter. I'm entering.
It's all over now.
Like I said, I'm the American. I'm gonna go around the back. I'm going the exact opposite direction. Nice looking hotel in Rennes here, though. I've been in these little chalet hotels. Got some people hanging out here. Parking in the back. Gonna get a good shower and a nice meal. And maybe I'll open my restaurant here in France. Who knows? You never know. Okay, use the following to stop the engine. Turn this thing off. Do I have my windows up? Yeah, I do. Okay. Shut this thing off. Alright. So, thanks for watching, folks. I will pick it up here next time. In France. Maybe I'll do a little sightseeing around town here before we leave then. But right now, I gotta get to sleep. Alright, thanks for watching. Take good care. Good night.